Welcome back, everyone, to day 97. Wow. Just wow. It's crazy to think today, tomorrow, and the day after that is all I have left until I finally make it to day 100. That is crazy. That is crazy. Monday will be my 100th day. I honestly didn't know if I was gonna hit triple digits with this. But here we are, over 3 months in, and we're still going. I shouldn't still be going, honestly, but I'm still going somehow. Pig, what are your thoughts on this? Okay. I missed. I'll say, anyway, I'm on the other phone. I'm recording this on the other phone now. The only reason I didn't was just because sometimes whenever I try uploading the video with this phone, the video will just be one single frame. Like the first frame from the actual recorded footage. And that's the whole video. The audio's fine. And then I just have to re-upload the entire thing. Which is very annoying. Especially when I want to sleep. Sometimes. But I want to start doing that because I'm going to be able to hold the phone, be more attractive, look at the screen, and not have my eyes bleed. And also, I've got to be using this phone more in general because I want to avoid using that phone as much as possible. The only reason I will use it is if I need to call or text someone, really. And for all I know, I'll probably end up putting my SD card in this phone and just mainly switching to this one, only using that one when I really need to. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean like no more Geometry Dash until a new phone and all that, but oh well. Just oh well. If anything, I guess that means I can have a little bit of time if I want to play GD. I'll play on PC. I'll get a little better on PC and try enjoying that. Because I like both PC and mobile. I just prefer mobile. That's just how I've always been. Well, let's get into how today. So, woke up early. I had about 6.5 hours of sleep last night. And, it like just hit midnight. Like, I did this at the last minute, and I'll get to why. So I've been awake. Let's think. Like 17.5 hours. So, first off, don't know how I have that much energy when I've gotten 11.5 hours of sleep total the past 2 days. Not sure how I'm doing this. Secondly, today I got the most exercise I've gotten in like over 13 months. Like, last time I got this much exercise was no matter what before COVID or quarantining or whatever you want to call it. And currently this is my last exercise of the day, and let me tell you, my legs are dying right now. And let's get there. So, I woke up, go to public school, because today was public school again. Yesterday was, and today was, once again, a fantastic day. So, it started off with PE, and we got to choose between a few things we got to do. And so I chose to play tennis with a few friends. Which, fun fact about me, I think I've played tennis like twice. So, obviously, I'm a professional, but I really like tennis. I just never really had much of an opportunity to play it. So, played it for PE today. That was about 45 minutes, I'd say, of just straight tennis, just non-stop playing, and it was really fun. And I didn't do too shabby. Not too shabby. But anyway, basically, then we put everything away, and we went to our 5th period, which is English, aka my favorite class, because it has it has my favorite teacher who runs the class. So, basically, since we've been doing Gothic literature, our next assignment was assigned, and it's due on the 27th, so basically next Tuesday, and it's like a comparison of 2 different Gothic stories that are similar, and which one is, basically the debate's going to be about which one is better and why, like actual solid evidence as to why, or specific reasons why, and it's going to be a little essay. So that shouldn't be too bad, because in class we read the first one. The teacher read the first one to us, and I love my teacher. I love this teacher so much. He's hilarious. Like, just his intro to the class, he's like, "Hello, everybody. Start the day." Just that. Like, that's how he talks. He doesn't really say, or anything. He usually knows exactly what he's gonna say. He has a very nice, intelligent, clear, commanding, calm, sweet voice. And it's great. And he's super funny. He's the funniest teacher ever as well. And he's just super caring and compassionate, and I really appreciate that. Because I really don't think you see all of those factors in one teacher. Or at least if you do, I don't really think you're going to see it to the level that this guy is. Best teacher. Basically one of the best teachers I've ever met. Like, one of the best teachers I've ever had. And it sucks, because I'm only going to get him as a teacher 1 year. Just kidding. I'm doing yearbook next year, which means hopefully by then we'll be doing school every single day. But I'm pretty sure we will. We just might have to wear masks. But overall, there won't be like much social distancing. Anyone will be able to come to school, and it'll be normal. It's just we might have to wear masks by the time we go back in the fall. So like in August, like we normally do. So yeah. That's how that was, but basically, since we were reading a Gothic story, we had to read 2 of them. But we only had time for 1 in class, so we read the first one. And what I love about this guy is he immersed us. So basically, he closed all the blinds, turned off all the lights. He gave us these little, like, fake candle things. And then it was just the brightness of our screens that was giving light. And just a little light at the guy's desk as he read the spooky story. Which was a little spooky, but very predictable, in my opinion. Very, very predictable. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I liked it, and I'm interested to see what the second one has to offer, because honestly, this essay does sound interesting. A comparing thing is interesting to me. I like pointing out little things. I'm one of those people who I try to be very thorough when I proofread. So, yeah. Also, speaking of which, there's something I didn't talk about, which I'll get to. And I had last period, which is math, so I just worked on math. And that was fine. Nothing special. Then I was done, and I rode home. I played a little bit of table tennis. Chilled for a little bit. Mainly played table tennis. Didn't really get any runs. I played golf for a tiny bit. No, I didn't actually. No, I just played table tennis today. So yeah, I did a little bit of table tennis. And then I just chilled out. Until finally, at like around 2:45, I got ready to ride my bike to the middle school for my first day at track today. Hence why I got so much exercise. We did about 2 miles, right? But not just any 2 miles. It's one of those things where we're basically having to go. We have like different exercises we have to do, different speeds we're running. Like, sometimes we're sprinting and then sometimes we're slowing it down, but we have to still be jogging. And then we're also doing like these extra exercises, like certain different exercises while we're running. Like, I forget what they're all called because my memory sucks. But yeah, stuff like that. Of course, we only did one. It was like a 1 lap, then 1 minute break type of thing. But for our first day back, damn, it was a workout. And I already rode my bike a ton that day, so then I had to ride my bike home after track, and that was rough because I also have stretches and they have the cool down laps as well that we do. So yeah, but really good first day, and I'll be back on Monday and do more with it. But honestly, I gotta give it to myself. I think I've, for the most part, always had the mental part of track down, and that hasn't changed. I didn't stop a single time. I slowed down, of course, over time because I got more tired. But I did not stop, even though it was really hard. And I'm really happy with myself with the mental part. Because, I mean, I think the last time I did track, I actually, like, there was a point where right at the end of a run, I decided to sprint the end. And my coach was cheering me on. And I ended up making it to the end. But I sprinted so hard, like, that right as I got to the end, I almost blacked out. Like, I started blacking out. And I just barely caught myself. But I literally almost just made myself pass out. Because I go hard. And physically, it really hurts. It's really bad. And I'm not even the fastest person in the world. But one, I need to get back in the groove of things. And two, it's just difficult for me. I'm not like the world's greatest runner. It's still difficult. After track, I rode home. I ate a couple things. Chilled for like a tiny bit. And then I went shopping with my mom. Got some groceries. That was really, really nice. And then after that, we came home, had dinner, and then we watched the 5th Harry Potter tonight. Very, very good. Movie-wise. Of course, in the book, this is one of the worst books in the series. Just because, like, even though it's the longest book, it's the one that goes all over the place the most. It's kind of setting up all these, like, small parts, I think, that'll lead up to, like, the last 3 movies. Or, with the books, the last 2 books. So it's kind of like having to set all these things up. But it ends up being really jumbled around and gets to be pretty confusing and stuff. But overall, I think the movie is really good job at being the movie adaptation of that. Because the thing is, since it's basing it off a book, I gotta say, for the movie portion of it, not the book portion of it, but the movie adaptation of what the book is, that was gold. And once again, every single Harry Potter movie I've liked more than the last. This is still the case. Not story-wise this time, though. Just movie-wise. Story-wise, this one is one of the lowest ones. But as a movie, this was great. The beginning, like the camera angles in this one are so good, especially at the beginning. The beginning has some gorgeous shots, and it's nice. And I really enjoyed it. And I'm surprised, for being the longest book, it's one of the shorter movies, actually. I expected it to be like 3 hours. It was only 218 with credits. So it's like only just barely over 2 hours, so pretty interesting. Yeah, after that, I had a couple homework assignments I had to do that were math related, so did those. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be an overachiever even though I'm tired and I should probably go to bed. Because even though I can just sleep until whenever, because tomorrow's Saturday, like I might as well just, go to bed now that I'm done with these 2 assignments. But no, I got every single assignment I could done tonight that was due, even if it was due next week. Except for one assignment, and that's the Gothic story essay critique thing assignment that's due next Tuesday, because that's not something I would want to do tonight because that takes hours. I have to read an entire story and then compare the stories, and that's not easy. But I might honestly start working on that tomorrow, or at least read the second story tomorrow, just so that I have them fresh in my mind, and then maybe start working on Sunday or something like that. Or at least that would be the smart thing to do. But knowing me and my procrastinating self, that might not happen. But we'll see. All I know is other than this last assignment, I have nothing else due. Because there's 3 other assignments that it says I can do, but they are not unlocked yet. They unlock on certain dates, so yeah, I did that, which feels nice. So yeah, and then did my bounce on, and here we are now. And that's really all for me. Tomorrow, I don't know what's going on tomorrow. Actually, do I have anything planned tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know if I do have anything going on tomorrow, but we'll see if I do. Tomorrow. So yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day, afternoon, night, good night, good night. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you all again tomorrow or in the next one. Bye bye. And don't eat pickles. Thanks for sticking along for so long. We're almost at triple digits. See you later, guys. Bye bye.